Good morning, children. Today we are going to read lesson number 6 of your moral teaching book. Which one are you? Building a positive attitude. Children, this lesson will teach us to build a positive attitude even in difficult situation. How do you handle problems? Do you quit and want to run away from them? Or do you face them with a positive attitude and change them into opportunities? So children, can you answer these questions now? If not, then let's read the story first. After reading the story, you will surely be able to answer these questions. So children, this story is about a young woman who was upset because of the difficulties of her life. Then how her mother inspires her or motivates her to face with the difficulties. To know about it, let's read the story. A young woman went to her mother and told her about the difficulties she was facing in life. She was tired of fighting and struggling in life. So children, once a young woman went to her mother and told her that she was facing many difficulties in her life and was tired of fighting and struggling with them. Next paragraph. Her mother took her to the kitchen. She filled 3 pots with water. In the first, she placed carrots. In the second, she placed eggs. And in the last, she placed ground coffee beans. She let them boil for half an hour. Then she turned off the burners and took the carrots and eggs out and placed them in a bowl. Finally, she strained the coffee beans. Children, here strain means pour. To pour through a sieve to separate the solid matter. Now I'm going to explain this paragraph. The mother of the young woman decided to teach a lesson to her daughter. So she took her daughter to the kitchen and there she filled 3 separate pots with water. She placed the carrots in first pot, eggs in second and ground coffee beans in the third pot. Then she let them boil for half an hour. After that, she placed the carrots, egg into other separate bowls and she strained or poured the coffee through a sieve into a separate bowl. Turning to her daughter, she asked, "Tell me, what do you see?" "Carrots, eggs and coffee," she said. The mother brought her closer and asked her to feel the carrots. She did and noted that they were soft and mushy. Children, mushy means soft, wet and pulpy. She then asked her to take an egg and break it. After pulling off the shell, she observed the hardened egg. Finally, she asked her to sip the coffee. The daughter smiled as she tasted its deep flavor and inhaled its rich aroma. Children, inhaled means breathe in, to breathe in something, and aroma means pleasant smell. "Mother, what does it mean?" she asked. So children, I'm going to explain these paragraphs. After placing the boiled carrots, eggs and coffee into 3 separate bowls, the mother first asked her daughter to feel the carrots. When the daughter touched the carrots, she noted that they were soft and mushy, or it was wet and pulpy. Then the mother asked her daughter to break an egg. the young woman took an egg and pulled off its shell, and she observed a hard-boiled egg. Finally, the mother asked her daughter to sip the coffee, and as the daughter tasted the deep flavored coffee and breathed in the pleasant smell of it, there came a joyful smile on her face. Then she asked her mother that, "What does it mean, mother?" Or, "What do you want to explain me by showing these carrots, eggs or coffee beans?" Next page, children. The mother looked at her daughter and explained, "See, the carrots, eggs and coffee beans had each faced the same difficulty, the boiling water. However, each one reacted differently because of its attitude. The carrots went in strong and hard, but in boiling water it became soft and weak. The eggs was fragile with thin outer shell. Inside the boiling water it became hard. However, the ground coffee beans were unique. After they were exposed to the boiling water, they changed the water and created something new." So children, now the mother explained her daughter that carrots, eggs and coffee beans each had faced the same difficulty, the boiling water. Children, here the boiling water reflects the difficulty of life, and when the carrots, eggs and coffee beans face the boiling water, or when they face the difficulty in their life, each reacted differently. The carrots were hard and strong before going into boiling water, but after facing the pain and difficulty of boiling water, it became soft and weak. And the next, the eggs had been fragile, means it was easily broken with a thin outer shell, and they had a fluid spirit inside. But after facing the pain or difficulty of boiling water, its outer shell looks the same, but it became hard from inside. Now, the coffee beans. The coffee beans were unique or special because when they were exposed to the boiling water, they actually changes the boiling water, or they changes that adverse condition into a positive way. The coffee beans dissolve itself into the boiling water and releases its fragrance and flavor to create something new. And that new was a flavorful aromatic drink. Now, last paragraph. "Which one are you?" asked the mother to her daughter. "When faced with difficulty, always react like the coffee beans. Hold a positive attitude and face the challenge in such a way that you change the problem into an opportunity. Make things work in your favor through a positive attitude." Now the mother explained her daughter that she asked her daughter, "Which one are you? Are you a carrot, an egg or coffee bean?" Here she actually wants to ask her daughter that like a carrot, will you lose your strength and become a weak person if you faced with pain or difficulty in your life? Or like an egg, if you faced with difficulty in your life, your outer body will remain the same, but from inside you become a hard-hearted person and become rude to others. And then finally the mother tells her daughter to always react like the ground coffee beans because they didn't change their nature after boiling. In fact, they increased their smell and taste. So, children, like coffee beans, always try to change your adverse situation into a positive way and also face the challenges in such a way that you can change the problem into an opportunity and make the things work in your favor. So, reflections of the story. In life, things happen around us, things happen to us. But the only thing that truly matters is our attitude toward these things. We can either react in a positive way or in a negative way. Life is all about the learning, adopting, and converting all the struggles that we experience into something positive. So, children, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that life is full of ups and downs, but the only things that truly matters is how we choose to react to situation around us and what we make out of it. Bye bye, children.